Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Happy New Year's Eve. I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The countdown begins. 8 major resorts on the Las Vegas Strip are set to kick off a mega fireworks show with 300,000 people there to witness it all. However, gusts are forecasted to blow around 15 miles per hour. So will this impact the fireworks show? Clark County officials say it's unlikely, but if the winds do not die down before 1 a.m., the show could be called off. We also want to share with you a look at the roadways on this New Year's Eve. Expect some road closures to make way for those huge crowds on the Las Vegas Strip. A few hours ago, crews closed off ramps and surface streets from I-15 North toward Tropicana Avenue south of Russell Road and from I-15 North leading to Tropicana and Frank Sinatra Drive along the south ramp to Tropicana Avenue both west and eastbound. And developing tonight, while the crowds are gathering on the Las Vegas Strip, police are investigating a fatal shooting at the Fashion Show Mall parking garage. Police say a 66-year-old woman was shot during an apparent robbery. Visit lvrj.com for more updates. In other news, as we get ready to ring in the year 2022, a look back at some of the biggest stories from 2021. Review Journal's Kelsey Kendall brings us the highlights. Kelsey?
Yeah, Jen, what a year 2021 has been. Of course, the COVID-19 global pandemic continued to make headlines throughout the year. Vaccines were made available to older Nevadans in mid-January. We saw Nevada's mask mandates lifted and re-implemented due to surges in new cases due to the Delta variant. And now we face some uncertainty when it comes to the most recent Omicron. More news came out of the Clark County School District with the ousting and return of Superintendent Jesus Jara. This was a rather tense period of division among leaders of the 5th largest school district in the country. We also remembered the Real Water scandal when the Food and Drug Administration linked the Las Vegas-based bottled water company to a deadly outbreak of liver disease. And in August, federal officials declared a water shortage at Lake Mead, bringing more attention to the alarmingly low water levels at a vital resource serving 40 million people. For more on this year's biggest stories, you can go to lvrj.com. Jen?
Now a more in-depth look at your holiday forecast. Temps should sink into the 40s as we inch toward the year 2022. And as we mentioned earlier, a breezy night. On New Year's Day, winds should dwindle a bit, a chilly day with a high of only 47 degrees and low of 27. It should feel even colder due to the winds. Similar conditions on Sunday. The clouds come in on Monday with the temps inching a bit higher. On the health front, we're now seeing the most COVID cases in a day since the pandemic began. That's according to the Southern Nevada Health District, with more than 3,600 new cases reported on this Friday. The 7-day moving average also jumped to more than 1,300. However, some good news as well. No new deaths were reported. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Breaking today, television legend Betty White has passed away, setting social media abuzz with so many folks refusing to believe it. White won 5 Emmys starring on hit shows like The Golden Girls and Mary Tyler Moore Show. In 2012, during a visit to Las Vegas, she was inducted into the NAB Broadcasting Hall of Fame. She was 99 years old. Meanwhile, a surprising exit at Channel 3. Meteorologist Kevin Janison announces his departure on the air. Janison says he wants to take some time off before discussing his exit or future. His contract was set to expire today, and both sides could not come to a deal. After a year-long hiatus due to COVID, the entertainment scene is on fire, and so are the Katz Awards. Review Journal's John Katsilamidis gives us a preview.
If you want to know what it's like working the Katz column on a yearly basis, check out the Katz Awards for 2021. We gave them a break in 2020. They're back this year because most of the entertainment scene was. We have Usher, Carrie Underwood, Carlos Santana, Sammy Hagar, David Perico, and a whole host of Las Vegas performers in this column. Penn and Teller, Steve Aoki. Enjoy it because I sure liked writing it.
You can read all about the Cats Awards on lvrj.com.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. The Golden Knights finished out 2021 in the win column, beating the Anaheim Ducks 3-1 Friday afternoon at T-Mobile Arena. The Knights got back coach Pete DeBoer, defenseman Alex Pietrangelo, and forward Evgeny Dadonov as all three exited COVID-19 protocol. The Knights finished December with a 10-3 record, winning for the 10th time in their past 12 outings and increasing their lead over Anaheim in the Pacific Division to 3 points. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The line on Sunday's Raiders-Colts game has been all over the place since it was reported Tuesday that Indianapolis quarterback Carson Wentz was placed on the COVID-19 list. If Wentz doesn't clear protocol Sunday, he is expected to be replaced by rookie quarterback Sam Ehlinger, who has not thrown a pass in the NFL. The Colts climbed to consensus 7-point favorites by Friday at Las Vegas Sportsbooks. The total is 44.5, and the Raiders are plus 250 on the money line.
In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Another hit to the convention industry, which is still struggling amid the pandemic. One of the biggest conventions here in Las Vegas, CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, will close a day early on January 7th as a COVID precaution. This news comes as many tech giants pulled out of the convention. And a lawsuit demands refunds for everyone who used Uber Pool in Nevada in the last 6 years. The class action lawsuit claims Uber never got permission or a business license in the state for the service that lets passengers share rides for a discount. Uber did not respond to a request for comment. In Lifestyle, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The former chief fundraiser for Opportunity Village has lots of stories to tell. Linda Smith's new book, Confessions of a Sin City Fundraiser, includes her encounters with Vegas's most famous figures.
So when I think about my favorite celebrities are the people like the Wayne Newtons that really built this town, Mr. Las Vegas, and all of the entertainers who worked in all of the nightclubs and helped make Las Vegas what it is.
Proceeds will go to the Christopher Smith Foundation, which helps caregivers and families with disabled children. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here on Monday for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.